I've been in policing for 8 years now. I just hit my 8-year mark in June. And I got into policing probably around high school is when I started thinking about it. My family is in law enforcement. And initially I wanted to go into the FBI and go more of a federal route. But once I found out I had to move every 4 years, I didn't want to do that. So I decided to stay more local. And what brought me to Bellingham and to Western was being a part of the volleyball team, and being on a team is super important to me, so I wanted to do something in my career that was also team oriented and focused. And coming to Bellingham and interning here and getting to see how the department worked before I was even hired as a police officer, just checked all the boxes, and seeing how we work as a team, and you come to shift briefing and get to know your buddies for the whole year was something that stood out to me. So being a police officer I felt a great fit. We're headed to a trespass right now where a male was seen stealing, and they're just requesting us to trespass him. So we're going to be contacting him here at the bank. We just told him he was trespassing, not to come back to the area. He also had a knife in his pocket that I guess another 911 call previously before we went to the Hagen call, where someone called that he was flipping the knife around and walking towards the park here with the kids, so they were worried about what he was going to do. So, but he was compliant and left the area, and he had a couple misdemeanor warrants that right now we couldn't book on because of jail restrictions. So he is probably headed back to wherever he is staying.
Thank you.
No, I know the wheels off roadway and a no insurance thing I did not pay,
So that's why your license is suspended.
probably.
Yeah.
That's what I asked you about.
Yeah, I was like, I know that there's like one or two, but I didn't think I would get my license suspended over
Yeah,
that.
if you just don't pay tickets, DOL,
Good for a sec.
yeah, I'm good. DOL gets notification and then they suspend your license. So
Yeah, did not know that.
unpaid
so.
fines, yeah, that's what happens. That's why when you're explaining the ticket for just infraction like driving offenses, not like anything criminal, it's important to just read on the top, because it'll say like you have to respond within 30 days or one of these will happen to you. So
Okay.
yeah. Hi. Yeah, absolutely. She want a sticker?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go grab one. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How many?
There's a free Slurpee and then some stickers for you. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah, but she's
guys.
totally fine here. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks. Yep. You're welcome.
And then would you mind just putting your right hand on top of your head for just a brief moment? So it has a court date on it. It's Thursday, July 2nd, 9:15. If you don't go, it will turn into a warrant for your arrest, which you can be booked into jail.
The stop I covered Officer Rita on was a suspended driver. The driver had unpaid tickets that he didn't do anything about, so his license became suspended that he was unaware of, which is a criminal citation, so you technically are under arrest for and can go to jail, but he just did a cite and release ticket for him. I've been a corporal with the police department for the last 2.5 years, and the role of a corporal, we always say that they wear many hats. One day I can be just a patrol officer working an area, and the next day I can be supervising. So we switch what we're doing a lot of the time. Like today, my first 5 hours of my shift, I am the supervisor or sergeant for our shift, and then at 9 o'clock I'll go back to working an area and being a patrol officer. So it's cool because we get to do a lot of different things, but it's also a very busy position and can be pulled in a lot of different directions. Two 3 Bellingham stopping, Sunset Binding. Hi there. Hey, Belly Police. Just got my body cam rolling. The reason I stopped you is you're doing 52 and a 35. Any reason for the speed?
I didn't know that. I know it's over here it turns into 55.
Yeah.
So I wasn't-
Yeah. About probably 200 to 300 feet past that light, it's 55. But yeah, anywhere in the city, it's not that quick. So yeah, that's the reason for a stop. Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and proof of registration? Okay, so I'm going to give you a verbal warning for the speed, okay? Obviously, you live out there. I'm sure you take this road lots, okay? It is 35 once you can see the speed limit side there, but once you hit city limits, it's 35. So just please take it slower for me, okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, take care. Yep.
You.
Extreme sports bro.
Extreme Sports Girl 3, Pop 427.
¿Y con qué motivo ella quería enviar esa foto a esa otra persona?
Sí, claro, un momento, ahorita interpreto. Por favor, comuníqueme de nuevo con el oficial.
Hi, I'm here.
So actually, because he needs help. On Thursday, he had a car accident. He had to...
I was flagged down by a gentleman who was driving and wanted to report some follow-up information in regards to a collision he was involved in a week ago. And ultimately, when he first got out of the car, he said that he spoke no English. And one of the great resources we have on patrol and as officers is Language Line. So it's a app on our phones, and we can video call or audio call. So I utilized that service, and the calls can take a little bit longer just because of the back and forth, but ultimately found out that he was receiving some potentially threatening texts from the individual he was involved in the collision with, and ultimately just wanted to make a report and have it documented of the texts, and was okay with me just documenting it and didn't need any further contact with either party after that.
There's no weapons in the house. It's a two-story house. Arby lives there alone in the studio apartment in the basement. Any firm footsteps and knocking things over coming from the upstairs. They are downstairs in the apartment.
There's a basement, this one, and then
we were dispatched to a potential burglary in progress, and the reporting parties had reported that they were hearing someone potentially gain access to the house. Ultimately, we searched the house and didn't find anyone inside, and the residents were good to go back inside the house. The wash bay area is all secure. I can hear the alarm going off. I'm just gonna check the front doors and it'll be good. I am back at the station, and now I'm gonna catch up on paperwork before I head into my days off.